Welcome to Go with Gustav. My name's Chris.
And I'm Rachel.
This is Sprocket.
And this is Tassie. Come and join us on our adventures.
But don't forget to like
and subscribe
and hit the notification bell. Or even the Seine. Got a cycle path. Do you want to cycle up there?
Cyclists and tractors.
Go left on the roundabout and take the second exit, then turn left.
Stop go signs.
Turn right, then you have reached your destination. It is on your left.
Alright, we could have come down that bit from the right. On the sat nav it didn't look right.
Got some right.
Oh, it's a nice drive. Time?
Oh, 25 to 3.
Arrivals. Arrivals and the reception is down there.
This is where you have to go.
Just to park up to go to reception. Toilets. What is it? There's a dead dog on that one.
I hope not.
22.
Yes.
So we're going to have to go in those first. So
Yes,
we'll
so
get
you've
down
got the door outside.
Yeah?
Yes.
It is this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need the ramps. So we've arrived at, which is a campsite about an hour from Calais, booked through a caravan club. Works out roughly about £20, just over £20 a night. So the price of a CL. Got lovely pictures. Our picture's got water and electric on it. The Elson point is around here somewhere. Showers and toilets are there, very close to our pitch. And what did you say, they look very modern?
Very modern.
I'll see if I can get a picture later, but they look very modern.
We've got toilet seats.
The weather has gone down dramatically since the Loire. Having said that, when the sun's out it's really hot, and then we've had a burst of 30 seconds of torrential rain, and now it's dried up again. Well, I reckon the toilet emptying point was meant to be here somewhere. Oh, is that it there?
Well, there's a picture.
It said 20, 23, 24. Is it down there then? So that's the chemical toilet emptying place. That looks very modern. You've got a flush. And so what are these? More showers, more toilets. Wash basins and showers. Okay. So it's not that far to come because we're literally behind that, aren't we? We're down there somewhere. There's a lot more cars up here.
Yeah. Where did they fill this up first?
Yeah. I suppose they are large pitches, but they're not hard standing. So there's good stuff. It's a huge site. You've got a mixture of permanent chalets. You've got glamping. You've got sort of year-round pitches, and then you've got the tourist ones like the ones we're on. So these are the chalets. Rachel bans me from saying the name of this because I can't do it right. It's end of season, so there's no children here because they've all gone back to school. But if you did have children, there's quite a lot of things. There's a proper football pitch or netball pitch, basketball pitch. There's a tennis court over there. They have inflatable things, but they've let those down. It did say on our booking form that some of these things won't be working in the low season, so I wasn't expecting like the cafe bit to be working, but it looks like it is, so we're going to have a look and see what's on the menu. And the service point for the motorhome is over there if you need it, which we'll probably do when we leave. Mini golf. I presume that's the old chateau over there. So luckily we planned our meal today because the bistro is not open on a Wednesday. So to go in the shop and the bistro and the bar, they expect you to have proper dress. So not be topless, we presume. Not that Rachel was going to do that. There's a swimming pool behind there, but we think that might be shut now at this part of the season. And there are one or two animals just up here, so we're going to have a quick look. Beautiful. So our kids would have loved that if they'd been here when they were younger. Philip would have loved this. Remember when we went to France, first thing he did was took his football and went and formed a game with all these different nationalities, didn't he? The shower works by a token, which is your barrier key. Not sure what that is. Your phone. Camping dishwasher. Oh, that's the first. Excellent.
Yeah, yes.
What's that?
Yeah, first to play on, where to jouer on.
Really?
Yeah.
Inflating, huh? I'm not sure why they're doing that when there's no children here, because they should all be at school. Well, shouldn't they be at school?
Yeah.
So Rachel's just popped in the shop to get the bread. The sun is out, which is a complete change to last night, where we had a terrific thunderstorm, including hail. And then Rachel said it was really cold when she took the dogs out. The only failure so far is neither of us could work the showers properly. You drop you've got this barrier key which is loaded with units. We've got 400 units on it, and you drop that in to hold it in the shower, but neither of us could get it hot enough to actually be pleasant in the shower, so complete failures, because it looks really modern, but we're going to be using the shower in the motorhome. We found the chateau. This is Domino, and that's Cookie behind. This is the motorhome service area. You've got the toilet there. You don't really need to fill up with water because you've got that on your pitch.
Slide right.
Better to reverse in into that corner. So we've driven 4 minutes down the road. Sorry? Well, it said 4 minutes, but actually you can't do a left turn from the direction you come from the campsite, so we had to go and turn around, so a little bit longer, which brings you to, I think it's called Petite Village or Village, small village. I think that's small something. I think it is something like that. And there's a couple of, I think that's a canal down there. That's a small sort of waterway, and you've got the bigger canal that goes to Abbeville coming down here. And also we'd identified this place across the way there, where it says bar snacks, as somewhere to have some crepes or croque monsieur. So it's a limited menu, but it's fairly cheap, and it's got very good reviews, and that opens at 10, so a bit early. So we come to walk the dogs first, and we are in the Somme here, as it says on the front of the benches. There's someone on a boat over there. Just discussing how to clear all the retriever hairs off of the camera before I start filming.
Off of the?
Yeah, off of the camera. And I've got the sound muffler on. There we go. Right, so we've walked a fair way. Well, it looks, it's in the distance, look. That's quite a long way. And then it's no different this way, it's just gone off into the distance completely. We went to Abbeville to get diesel, but it was a bit of a pain because there's lots of one-way systems because they're working on the locks by the look of it, and the canal in Abbeville. But then it comes here and it just, as I say, it runs up to the sea.
Down.
Well, down, no. Well, it'll be the running level.
It can't run up to the sea.
It can. Well, all right, it can't run down either. Dog owners talk to you in French and you just smile. Yeah. Well, that's what we've just done.
They look like she had a cigar.
No idea what he was saying.
Yes.
It's just it made a noise. It made a noise just before we got on the bridge, or before those cars came, which is a little bit worrying. Today's fail. It showed it was opening at 10 o'clock, but obviously it must be out of season now. It's got a padlock on it and there's things across the window. Looks really nice, that bit in the middle.
young.
Sorry?
There's ones that look like they're young.
Don't go in.
Their heads, they're very fluffy.
No, I don't want wet dog.
So,
They're all coming out. Yeah, well, I was. We turned the wrong way out of where we parked and got up the little road to a main road, but it's not where we wanted to go, so we're having to come back and go across the bridge for a second time. We've forgotten to go across the bridge. Right, we're just going to have a drive up the road to the small village and just have a look, possibly just a drive round, see what. So this just looks so good that it goes through the car park like that. So if you follow along the coast a bit, I can park in there. Okay, go further on, Rachel.
I was looking at the museum, whatever it is here. That one has got a barrier. Up there, that one hasn't got a barrier.
Oh, how'd you get that? So as we've been out for the morning, this is an arriving at the campsite from the other direction. So we're heading in the direction of Aberville.
Turn left, then you have reached your destination. It is on your left.
So these big security gates for late at night. But again, there is a key card thing on the outside.
I'm going out and do it. Chris.
Are you getting back in?
No, I'll walk along.
Okay. That was different. Both barriers opened at the same time. So we couldn't get any crepes, so we're making our own.
They won't be crepes because they're not milk in it.
We're just having pancakes. Sort of what he did. He sort of went around with a spatula thing like that.
Yes, but his aren't the same as ours. Yes, they've used it already.
Just for decoration. So last night in France, Rachel's treated me to some real French cuisine in the campsite bistro.
It's only because I can't be bothered to cook.
And more likely it's going to be cheeseburger and chips, because I've had a look at the menu. No, cheeseburger.
Yeah, but mine's in French, yours is in English.
It's a chicken burger.
Yeah.
Just seeing if the dogs would recognise where the motorhome was. We walked straight past it. So just back from eating in the bistro on the campsite. Absolutely gorgeous meal. Very, very well cooked. Very well presented. With a carafe of wine as well. And the two meals and the carafe of wine came to just over €30. So very good value and absolutely delicious. Going to get the van ready before we go to bed tonight, because we're aiming to get off site by about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Well, this concludes our trip to the Loire. We've had a really good time. We can't think of anything that really went wrong with it, apart from on the last day when I'd identified a small French cafe to go and have some crepes. The ferry on the way back was much better, but as you will see, because I'll leave the video with arriving in Calais and going onto the ferry, we had to go through 3 different sets of things on the way back, all of which wanted our passports. So the first one wanted our passports, the pet passports, and they gave us the tickets. Do we do the pet passports here?
Yes, yes.
And then we did French
Yes.
passports, and then we did the English passports. No one checked for the gas, which they do on the tunnel, either side, coming in or going on the ferries. No one, I mean, obviously it's off, and you're told to switch it off, but no one actually physically checks. The customs, the guy checking the passports just said, "Is there anyone else? Have you picked anyone else up?" Isn't it? Did he say that?
Yeah, but we saw them with dogs afterwards.
Yeah, but he
Checking.
didn't check us though.
No.
No. So the guy just said, "Have you got anyone else on board?" We just said, "No, apart from the dogs." And then we saw him later with like a drugs dog, but they were going down the lorries more than the motorhomes. And then driving onto the ferry was much easier. So it was a much bigger ferry than the one we came across, which was meant to be on the ticket, was meant to be the same ferry. But the ferry we had when we came across, maybe that's an extra one because there's less service at the moment. They're not going every hour. But if you've watched the first episode of the vlog, we have to go on and turn around. This one was your typical large ferry, just roll on, roll off, and much bigger duty free. The first ferry when we came over was the size of a box room, where this was a proper shop, wasn't it?
Well, the restaurant was bigger.
The restaurant was much bigger.
And more, I did places to sit. And there was a dog lounge as well.
Very comfortable. You could have taken the dogs up. I heard somewhere on Facebook they've just started doing that, and I don't know if it's free or not. So there was an area which I filmed where the dogs can go, and there's bowls of water, but there's nowhere for them to wee or anything. It's just somewhere where you can sit. So this is a different ship to the one we came on, much bigger. So, if you've enjoyed our trip to the Loire, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe because that all helps, and we've grown quite a bit from the last tour. So we're thankful for all those people that have done that. So give us a like, and of course if you haven't seen the whole of the trip, there is a playlist with each of the episodes from the beginning through to this one now, and we'll see you in the future. Bye. Cut that. Should I cut that? Bye. Well,
Yeah.
we'll cut that. Bye.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Can't cross the roundabout. The way down there. M25.